Hey guys, this is Illusion PODFIC, and today we're going to be reading Why Not Give It a Try by Lou Wonderlands. The summary is, Kara, having writer's block, finds inspiration in the eyes of Barbara Gordon. Barbara was bored and found her mind wandering to the blonde girl she tends to see at the college cafe. Coffee shop ale. Fluff. Alright, without further ado, let's hop right in. She was sitting on the table, rapidly tapping her pen against the notebook open on a blank page. Nothing came to mind. She needed to write a poem for her intro to creative writing class, but she had nothing. Kara was a great artist. She liked painting, she loved writing stories. And poems are just stories that have rhythm, stanzas, and are shorter. She tried to motivate herself. Kara grunted and leaned back against the back of her chair, and taking a sip of her mocha. How can I have nothing? Her eyes wandered around the cafe. Sometimes people watching inspires her. Seeing people's little quirks, things people only do when they're in a cafe, sipping whatever they ordered alone, nobody's watching. Well, at least that's what they think. Kara loved people watching, but nothing seemed to stir her imagination. Her eyes keep on looking, she needed something. And then her eyes locked with green ones, and Kara knew she was being watched, just as she was watching others. In that moment, Kara is sure the whole world had stopped. No one around them is moving, time has frozen, even her heart has paused to watch this. To look at those eyes, just for a second. Time is clearly relative and definitely unneeded. The eyes quickly flicked away and focused back on the book in the girl's hand. And suddenly, the world is moving again. And not only is it back to movement, but apparently it's running faster. Even though a heart in her chest has decided to accelerate the pace in an appropriate one for the moment. It all startles and yanks Kara out of her trance, making her backhand her coffee. But thankfully, she's quick enough to catch it before it spills all over her notebook. Kara takes a deep breath, hoping it'll all stop. If time can't stop like it did before, it should at least go back to a normal pace, right? Tap, tap, tap. Kara looks again. The green eyes are no longer on her. There's a split second of disappointment, but then she realizes this is her moment to see more of what makes those eyes so perfect. They flick back and forth as its owner reads the pages of her book. Framing them are two nicely shaped auburn eyebrows. Under them, a cute round nose. Freckles spread around it and over those rosy white cheeks. Kara stares as a strand of auburn hair drops over the girl's face, and she's quick to tuck it behind her ear. She licks her lips, eyes flick back and forth. She flips the page. Damn, she's a quick reader. Kara looks at those eyes, hoping to get more out of them. If only the girl would look again. They were so full of secrets and determination. Kara wanted to know what else they were full of. What if maybe I shouldn't. Kara, yes! Kara beams, her courage and impulse, as usual, takes her over. Kara slides her pen into the spiral of her notebook so it doesn't slip away. Stands up, grabs her notebook and coffee, and strides with confidence to the table across the cafe where the beautiful redhead sat. Neatly tucked in her turtleneck sweater, legs crossed over one another, tapping her boots on a steady pace against the air. Hey! I'm Kara, how are you? You're beautiful. Can I sit with you? What the hell was that? The girl practically jumps, startled. She looks up at Kara with her eyes wide, and Kara's dumbstruck. What? The girl frowns. I'm sorry. Kara tucks her notebook under the arm holding her coffee. I'm Kara. She stretches her hand out. Would you mind if I sit with you? The girl looks at Kara's hand and then back at her eyes, still a bit startled. I'm Gordon. Barbara Gordon. Barbara shakes Kara's hand. And sure, you can sit here. Kara smiles widely and sits, placing her coffee and notebook on the table before her. I'm sorry for interrupting your reading. I know that can be very annoying and, rude. Barbara side smiles. It was quite alright. And really, you're saving me from dying of boredom. This is my coding textbook, and although I know everything here, I need to know the wording, because the teacher demands we write it exactly the same way. That's really annoying. I'm glad I could be helpful. It'd be awful if you died. Barbara chuckles. Well, why are you here? Were you about to die of boredom as well? Kara laughs. No. I was dying from lack of inspiration. People usually help me with that, but my muses just won't sing to me. That is, till I saw you. Barbara raises her eyebrows in surprise, her cheeks blushing slightly. I saw you and was like, I bet she can inspire even a nuclear engineer to write epic poems. Oh my god. Barbara giggles and buries her face in her hands in embarrassment. Kara beams and shines at the sound of Barbara giggling and at the sight of her cheeks gaining color. When Barbara looks up again, they lock eyes and she sees them just like before. Blue, full of courage, kindness, and pure goodness. And she wondered what else laid behind them. What is this? Is she made of, sunlight? I'm sorry if I embarrassed you. I didn't mean to. I was just saying what I think. And sometimes I do that. I just spit out things I'm thinking, and it can be a bit... Barbara reaches out for Kara's fidgeting hands to make her stop talking. It's quite alright. You didn't embarrass me. You just made me... Barbara bites her lower lip, and her eyes quickly flick down and then back at Kara's eyes. Kara's jaw has gone slack, her eyes wide with wonder, surprise, and hope. The warmth of Barbara's hands calming her and fueling her all at once. I made you... what? Kara asks quietly but daringly. Barbara takes her hand away, leaning back on her chair, and takes a sip of her coffee as she looks around the cafe. But it's like Kara's frozen. She can't keep her eyes off of her. She's my muse. They haven't been singing to me because now she's it. I just had to find her. Barbara puffs, letting deep breath in. She huffs and looks at Kara. So Kara, right? Kara nods, smiling. And you're Gordon. Barbara Gordon. Kara imitates the girl's serious tone. Barbara chuckles. Yeah. How do you feel about us exchanging numbers? And then meeting in the park after classes so we can watch the stars. What? What? I mean, yes, absolutely. I mean, that'd be nice. Really nice. Barbara shakes her head, smiling widely. What am I getting into? Kara's smile just grows wider at the sight. This is amazing. I have to go. My classes start in 15 and it's across campus. Barbara swiftly grabs Kara's pen and writes her number on Kara's blank paper and stands up. I'll see you tonight then? Definitely. Kara beams at her. Barbara hesitates for a second, but then she leans down and plants a kiss on Kara's cheek. See you then. Barbara says timidly with a small smile, and Speed walks away, cheeks burning and heart fluttering like they haven't in so long. Alright guys, and that is the end of Why Not Give It a Try by Lou Wonderworld Lands. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you next video.